Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back because I wanted to do like a short version of the lunar eclipse in Pisces, some of the energies to look out for. But I'm recording on this like beautiful day. I've been in therapy actually for like the last 4 hours. I don't know exactly how long it was, but so I haven't really taken advantage of how beautiful it is today, and it's a beautiful day. The sky is really blue, and I'm recording in one of my favorite places right next to this sequoia tree that I love, that smells so good and has all these like needles that have fallen, and it's just good energy. So I'm here to just do like a little recap. I wasn't able to upload my other video. I did an hour-long video, which is still posted over on IG, so definitely check it out over there. But I wanted to just see if there's any other quick messages that want to come through. I do also want to say that I am still in urgent need of food and gas. It's repetitive, I know, but that's where I'm at with it. It's interesting. There has lately been a lot of noise around when I speak out loud, and so I feel like this is a time, I ask everybody to pray for me and to send positive vibes my way so that I can do the things, express myself in a way that's positive. I feel that there's some negative energy coming at me from different places that is kind of trying to block my self-expression. So I do want to say a big thank you to everybody who has donated already and just been amazing fans and followers. So, okay, I'm going to pull some cards. One of the things I noticed in my reading that I wasn't able to post, and I had to delete, was actually an energy of grief. Here it is popping up again. We have the King of Swords. So, the lunar eclipse is in the sign of Pisces, and to me, Pisces is the end of the zodiac. So we've got the elderly person, and elderly people often pass away. So this is one of those things where you're going to want to, try to process your emotions and process your grief very mindfully at this time. There may come up a point in time through over the next course, the next 2 years, where you're trying to kind of work through your feelings or some of your feelings, and I encourage you to do so. Another thing was depression, anxiety, things like that. It's interesting that I went to seek counsel today, and it was really, really helpful, and I encourage everybody to seek mental counsel. My stress levels have been extraordinarily high, and it's just been one thing after another. If it's sort of like if I'm spending the day, let's just say, recording, that means I'm not out trying to pick up work, or I'm not at the food bank, or I'm not other places which would provide gas, which would provide food. So it makes it very challenging. I do feel the balance point with Pisces and Virgo are going to come into play over the next couple of years, where the Pisces dream versus the Virgo reality is going to be coming up. So some of you may be very much realistic at this time. You might be really being like, okay, well, what is it that I need to examine like right now in my life, and what's most important right now? What do I have right now in this moment? And you may be also kind of oscillating between that and trying to achieve some sort of dream that you have, or do something that maybe no one would believe that you want to go do, or achieving something that's very close to your heart. For some, it might be, things that you've been wanting just for a long time that's become kind of dreamlike, especially if you haven't had it yet. For me personally, it's, my dream of the house with the garden, that I'm sharing with a partner and children. And that to me is, it's a long cherished dream. It's not something that's new. It's been around for a long time. So some of you, this is where there might be some kind of long cherished dream that you have for yourself. Now, everybody's dreams are different. I want to say that, you know, whatever it is that your dreams are, it's very important to not let anybody interfere with them, not let anybody touch them. Be very protective of them at this time. And they might not understand. You know, the Virgo shadow of this eclipse is people not understanding anything that's outside of the box. The Virgo is only in the moment, sometimes can't see past their own nose, is very material, very physical. They can understand if you have to go to the gym to work out, but they might not understand if you have a personal dream that you're following. They might not get it. And so it's one of those things where I'm not saying this to be mean to anybody. I love Virgos. I've had some very long friendships with Virgo people. They're beautiful people, but they have a hard time thinking outside of the box. They have a hard time thinking about long-term visions and goals and things like that. They're very good at the day-to-day. They do love to have a checklist and try to check things off. It's not like that. It's more of anything that's sort of outside of a reality that they're not familiar with, they might question. I think belief systems are definitely going to be raised at this time regarding what you believe, how you believe. Pisces can be devout followers of the church. They can really get strongly into belief systems. Same with Virgo. I encourage everybody at this time to read some poetry, to read some philosophy, to look up some art, to go to a museum, to like check out some famous composers, or look up some biographies of some famous people. Think about what they did. Think about how they lived their life and what their thought process was. Read some Walt Whitman, you know, check out Einstein, you know, do some things that are outside of the box. It's my challenge to you guys. And I definitely feel like there will be solid, you know, we have the Two of Wands and Six of Wands here as well, more solid foundational elements that are either dissolving or you're rebuilding. This is an examination of what we're letting go of versus what we're keeping. This is a fresh cycle. The Taurus Scorpio cycle was really painful. Things were very paused. I feel like there's going to be forward momentum. This is pushing everybody to the springtime. So, you know, let go and let God is like saying, you know, and or just let go, you know, practice, you know, purging and letting things go, and stepping into like a rebuilding phase, or stepping into a phase where there's more hope on the horizon, or more solid foundation under your feet kind of thing. For those of you who are grieving, you know, I'm so very sorry for your loss. For those of you who are struggling with depression, it's very important to seek counsel at this time. I do have a lot of positive, uplifting feelings about the next 2 to 3 years in this cycle. So I want everybody to keep a positive frame of mind when it comes to this astrology and this last eclipse that we just had. So I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you guys so much. I send everyone big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Bye guys.